Alright, y'all. It's your boy Lynch. I'm back again with another motherfucking video. SFAM, stand up, salute, stay focused and motivated, and get motivated up in jank one time. Still in CTC, I was talking to somebody who DM'd me on IG, and they were telling me drill sergeants that's going to instruct in basic training or in AIT, they don't necessarily go through CTC. So I kind of have to re-clarify what I was talking about when I said all drill sergeants have to go through CTC. And I didn't necessarily go through CTC before I became a drill sergeant, but while in the drill sergeant academy, there was a regulation that we were looking up, and that kind of counted as going through CTC. My battle buddy that hit me up was telling me that the regulation hit up on the CTC and stuff like that, but it's not actually going through the CTC course. So I'm gonna correct myself in my other video where I said that drill sergeants that are, going to be going to AIT, they have to go through CTC also. I will say this though, and I'm gonna check again with one of my battle buddies that's in CTC with me now. If I'm not mistaken, my battle buddy, they have orders to be a drill sergeant, and they are currently going through CTC. So I think it's a good thing that CTC is happening to this drill sergeant candidate before they actually go. They can go through the course and get some insight on what it is, the standards that they need to uphold and stuff like that. So today we talked about a lot of interesting things. The one thing that's going to stick out in my mind about what happened today, there's two things. We did a practical exercise where we watched the video in different situations where it could have been hazing or bullying by CADRE to trainees. There were three situations. One was at the gas chamber, one was, and it wasn't even basic trainees, it was service members like actually at their units at the time. So they're already graduated basic and AIT and they're at their units. The gas chamber and basic training, soldiers who have aviator school or something maybe, aviation maybe, looked like that, and I can't remember what the last one was. I can't remember what the other one was. But the situations came up, we saw the videos, and we were broken down into groups. It was like a courtroom. One group had to be the prosecutor, one group had to be the defendant, and then the other group had to be the jury. The jury could not see the video at first. The jury had to go out of the room, let the prosecutors and the defendants, they had to watch the video. Once they got done watching the video, the defendants and the prosecutors had to go on the board and write down the reasons that whatever, they had to make up a defense or they had to make up their prosecution. That was a pretty fun exercise to do, defending the cadre and saying that it's not hazing, it's not bullying or whatever the case may be, and then actually prosecuting against them and saying that, look, we have proof that it is hazing and bullying, and these are the facts behind the situation. So that was really fun today too. But it also brought up what happens when the company commanders have to get involved on certain situations. There's a lot of times when the commanders have to make tough decisions on what they want to do to that trainee, depending on the sworn statements that come out of the situation. You're gonna have a sworn statement of someone trying to defend themselves, and you're gonna have a sworn statement with someone trying to accuse somebody of something else. So at that time, the commander's not there at the situation, but they have to look at both of the sworn statements and they have to make a judgment off of that on what they want to do with that trainee. I've been in situations where a few times the trainees have been given chances. The punishment, I feel, should have been a little bit harsher than what it was. At the same time, they did get their punishment. I've seen some situations where the trainees didn't get any punishment at all while in basic. The report was put in their packets and sent with them when they went to AIT. And what we discussed and figured out from that is that was wrong. The trainees actually, right when it happened, they should have been held there and it should have been dealt with then and there. But I definitely have to be considerate and think about the commanders whenever they're in this situation. It is a tough decision to make depending on the situation, what happens and what's going to happen to the trainees, whoever's accused basically. And I always say the trainees because that's the situations I've seen. I've seen situations where the drill sergeants had to go under investigation, and it didn't always end up good with the drill sergeants going under investigation. But I will say that, it just made me think about the commanders and what they have to go through. And the commanders need our support. Just like we want support from the command group, the same way that we want their support, we need to support them at times too. We just have to be considered. We have to think about the fact that they have a hard decision to make. Whatever punishment and end result is recommended, we got to think about what they actually have to do and their last thoughts on things. So yeah, that's another thing I just want to share with y'all. I hope this stuff's not too boring, but I just want to come through and give y'all some kind of something on the stuff that we're going through in CTC. I want to thank y'all for rocking with your boy. Appreciate y'all checking this out, man. Had a little bit of a rough night tonight. Y'all can tell my morale is a little down. Just dealing with some family stuff going on. Nothing too crazy though. But yeah. I'm gonna get up out of here. I want to thank y'all for rocking with your boy, man. SFAM, stand up, salute. Stay focused, motivated. Get motivated up in this jank one time. Deuces. Love y'all to death. And I'm out of here, man.